We're going to be laughing with you. Mainly, we'll be laughing at you.
Make sure I catch it on my back foot, and my target is right here towards second base.
That takes us to our brown rope winner, Jed Riccio. Come on up here, buddy. Pop up right on top of the mound. Man, if that's a little Debbie's in the air, you would have caught that.
Mr. Fishbaum gets a hit, comes back to the dugout. Would love to know who dressed you.
Best week ever, ever.
Joker. That's all day.
This fantasy camp is great. I love it. I hope I can continue to come back. Thank you very much.
welcome to Fantasy Camp 2020. The real, true big league experience that we can provide for you guys is what we love the most. And that's the time we spent with our teammates in the clubhouse. The time we spent as a true family. Because the camaraderie that you have not only on the field, but you see how it segues into the clubhouse and a lot of the fun that we have together. Maybe 30 or 35 years ago, maybe you all wanted to be us. But there's a lot of us right now. You know what? We wouldn't mind being you. Gold Glover in 1963. Now, you want to be nice to this guy. He's one of your Kangaroo Court judges, as well as a newly inducted Fantasy Camp Hall of Famer, Bobby Wine. Fun fact, hit 2 home runs as a pitcher off of Ramon Martinez and Kurt Schilling. My little brother, Pete Shurk. This next guy played 10 years in the big leagues, 3 with the Mets. Andy Chavez. Four-time All-Star, 84 Rookie of the Year. He's the real deal. He's a gentleman. Doc Good. You know this guy as well as anybody. He goes by one name, Mookie! Mookie Wilson.
Lou Basile, rookie. Favorite Met memory is 1986, September 17th, running on the field when they clinched the National League.
I'm here because of a Father's Day gift, and my favorite Met memory was Doc striking out the side in the All-Star game with Gary and the Expos. There you go.
My name is Don. I'm from Phoenix. I became a big Met fan in 1969. I'm here because my wife wanted to get rid of me. And my all-time favorite player is Duffy Dyer.
I'll make it very, very clear. I love baseball. I've always loved baseball. And I despise the Yankees.
So let's get ourselves some rest. Thank you much. We'll see you guys tomorrow morning.
Unbelievable.
We're ready to roll.
I think the key for me is to make sure that my 50-year-old brain doesn't listen to my 18-year-old brain.
Let's go Mets.
This is why you guys don't wash your own uniform.
All right, here we go. Day 1. So we're going to be rotating in 3 groups, 25 minutes each for evaluations. I can't stress enough that don't come out full tilt. Pretty much all the teams kind of shake out about the same talent-wise, so don't be silly. Don't get yourself hurt, all right?
Right on the top. Do that. That way, this finger down. It's the opposite.
use your eyes and move on the ball. Try to pick it up as quickly as you can off the bat, because the better read you get, the fewer mistakes you make. You want to get your body, your chest to the ball, and catch it here if you can.
Now I don't know if you can cover the sun. If the sun's in there, okay, the sun's in there, you want to shield your glove up this way and just get the freak out the way. Right?
Again, getting low, getting that elbow, getting that, see the wrist here? Always think about coming and get the ball, getting your chest over the ball, feet apart, right? Not like this. It's a routine ground ball. You're gonna come in and then you're gonna break down, all right? Come in and then just break down. Use your hands coming through the ball, staying low, and getting your feet going in the direction of the way you're throwing the ball. That's important, okay?
You know, when you're getting throw a feed to the shortstop for the second baseman, it's going to be the underhand throw when you're going toward him, all right? When you're going away from him, yeah, you're going to throw the ball overhand.
This way we use only one ball, rather than good, way to swing.
But if you're over here standing like this and the ball's hit, the first thing you're gonna do is come up and it might hurt you. It might hurt the club. You might need that one out and you wasn't ready for it. So always get in the tendency of getting ready, is in the zone. No, it's not there. And then when you do get to it, you wanna make sure you're wide base, bring it up as a quarterback and set this as your target. You ever see some guys just get up and stand straight up and throw like this? Now you don't know where it's going because you have no target. Always have your front shoulders pointing towards your target.
That's how you talk?
No, the one at the top right here.
All right, sure thing. You're up.
Pete Papalardo.
I'll take all three of them.
Way to take one for the team, boys.
What are you talking about, Jim? He's a good player.
I'm
They
happy.
won last year.
Nita.
Sanchez.
All right, backstoppers, you're up.
Get that mark on anyway. Hey, we'll take,
Sure thing, you're up. You're gonna get smaller, sure thing.
Saw a lot of stuff out there. But we were able to find a team for every single one of you. Everybody got drafted. Great job, guys.
Michael Scarano, Michael McCaw, Constantino Trapatas. Probably screwed that one up.
My team is KB Has a Pulse with Mr. Bill Pulsifer. It's a good name, right? It's a good name. Glenn Kipnis, Ed Moore, Kirby,
Rod Cortez, Brian Chris, and Paul. Is it Freelander or Frylander? Which is it? Make up your mind.
You took the Cortezes?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
I thought you knew that I wanted the Cortezes.
What's it gonna cost you, baby? You want them? Yeah, the Cortezes will go to there, and we will take Santos and Sonnenberg. Santos and Sonnenberg, you are not MSW ballers, okay? All right.
Name of our team is the Balking Dead. That's in a balk, right? Okay. We got Barry, Pasternak, Jim, Vincent, and James, Argenziano,
Mr. Diaz, Mr. Sorrentino, Mr. Diaz, Mr. Doiner, Mr. Diaz. No, I'm just kidding on that one.
Everybody else gone, so if your name wasn't called, you're on my team.
Let's go out and have some fun this afternoon, you guys.
One, two, three.
Win!
Nothing better than this. Paying to get hurt. It's the best.
We're going to start with the brown rope. This guy posted. Who's on Facebook? Who's on Mets Facebook page here? Who saw this gentleman talking about the 2 home runs he hit in Mets batting practice yesterday? Wanaka, George Wanaka, come on up here. He was 0 for 3 yesterday, 2 strikeouts, and made an error. How you like that? That's it, just like the media, right? Usually the New York media hypes the ball players up. You hyped yourself up, and then we just we do what we do best. We tear you down. Here, take your, Ricky, your plaque. Now we're looking for one guy to come forward here because we didn't get a confirmation of their name. Crash McCraw came into the training room yesterday talking about that body of his. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all need to work out. They don't just hand out bodies like that. None of you have legs like mine. And on behalf of the staff, I want to thank the individual that says, yeah, my wife's got the same ones. Who was that? Yeah, stand up. You're going to get a round of applause from the pro staff. We've been trying to shut this guy up for years. But that's not the gold rope. That's not the gold rope. From the backstoppers, we do have our gold rope winner, Robbie Block. Robbie Block, 5 2/3 innings, pitched 5 innings, and then came back in to get 2/3 of an innings, 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs. He knows how to pitch. Robbie, congrats, buddy, gold rope. Ed Hearn with that Biden hug right there. Hey, let's go Mets.
balling, guys. Keep balling. Keep balling. Keep balling.
De Tocuyito para el mundo.
Big day yesterday, lots of runs scored. With Jeff on, please come on up. How about this day? Thanks to some potentially liberal scorekeeping, he went 11 for 11, 4 doubles, 12 RBIs, a complete game victory on the mound, and then in the afternoon game, he made one heck of a defensive catch. Jeff on, Gold Rope winner. Now it's time for the fun side. Our brown ropes. Jed Uricchio, come on up here, buddy. 3-2 in the 6th inning, 2 outs, bases loaded. Pop up in the infield. Jared just assumes that ball is going to travel a lot farther to center field. That ball came down right on top of the mound. Why didn't you catch it? Behind you. You got runners back there. I understand that. Man, if it was a Little Debbie's in the air, you would have caught that. Like that. Hey, Brown Rope Award winner, Jared Riccio. Grab your plaque. All right, all right. Field 4, 9 o'clock. We'll see you out there. Let's have some fun. Let's go, Mets. We've got 2 judges for you right now. They've got a combined 6 weeks of junior college. They've been watching Wapner all afternoon, so they feel pretty confident that they can try your case. Please welcome Bobby Wine and Nelson Figueroa.
Never let that happen again. I don't believe anybody told you to sit down. Better. Be seated. Any hats in this ballpark? Yes, sir. What about that guy there? Stand up, please. You've been accused of stealing signs?
Looks a lot like an Astros hat. Is that what he's trying to say?
Did you ever steal a sign?
No, sir.
Never?
No.
Never? Never. No, wait a minute.
Oh, I sure have.
We see everything. We see everything.
Good. Take your sign. That's yours.
That's sick.
Kevin Baez. Ooh. Did everyone at the banquet were told, do not leave your table until the lady comes over and tells you. Right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And everybody did that except Kevin Baez. Because he was trying to get more business for the KB camp.
Which I am the proud owner of KBBaseball.com, so you all know.
Whoever won the championship the previous week, which I did, would get the privilege of going to eat first.
That week doesn't count.
Next up on the docket, Mr. Shore, please rise.
He's risen.
Well, it seems like everyone else during stretch kind of had the same vibe, except for one guy. Know who that might have been?
I think it was vintage old me.
Ooh, vintage old you say. So when everybody else wore whites, you wore ecru?
Eggshell.
Eggshell.
Yeah.
So it is true that Doug Dickey will give you a discount if you bring back your old uniform, but not that old, bro.
I just want to make note that it's a Canadian safety precaution to never wear complete white because they can't find you in the snow.
What do you want to get?
Whoa, who said that? Dude, bring it up. Bring it up.
Get him a chair.
But I do think we could raise some good money tonight. We're looking to see how much
Quiet.
we can get everyone to bid in this room to cut off several inches of my man's beard. $20. 20. So we'll make it.
We got 200 for 4 inches over here.
Oh, well, it's a totally different place.
Yeah.
Totally different place. I'm sorry. When you come out of the parking lot, you make a right, not a left. You know what I mean? So, ladies and gentlemen, after some quick math, that $2,340 for 2 inches of Mr. Scalabrino's hair. I got right about 2 right here. I am bringing gentle. I got you. Not bad. Not a bad cut. Not a bad cut.
Who is that guy?
Will Nelson Figueroa Sr. please rise? That's right. No one's above the law. So, apparently, when first day, everybody's taking batting practice over by the cages, you showed up, kind of had your little swagger and your strut walking around, and then you turned around and saw me. Do you remember that day?
No hablo inglés.
We may need to get him an interpreter.
That was the map how to get to the locker room. I didn't know how to get there.
To get to the locker room. You know exactly where you were. You've been here before, veteran.
I got Alzheimer's.
The best is you can't even spell Alzheimer's. Old-timers.
¿Cuánto?
$10.
American money or español money?
Español. As long as it equals 10 US, I don't care how you pay. All right. Mr. Fishbaum gets a hit, comes back to the dugout. Would love to know who dressed you.
I like the picture. Can I buy the picture?
Oh, you can definitely buy the picture. That's 50.
You can buy the picture. Set your price.
$100 fine.
You got it.
Good man, Charlie Brown. Good man. Lou Basile, please stand up.
Have your wife stand up, too.
Oh, and your wife.
Wow, must be serious.
This is pretty sad. You come down here, play ball. Mets give you all the equipment. You have the fields to play on, everything going on. Foul ball goes up. Get the ball. Give it to your wife. She steals it.
How do you plead?
I don't recall.
It works in any other court, not in Kangaroo Court, baby.
Guilty.
Thank you. How much?
25.
25.
You got it.
Mr. Dorner, please stand. Drink in hand. Let's make it interesting.
These are good seats right here.
So we realize, normally when you have your son, you have him carry maybe your bat, your glove, maybe your equipment. Come on, little rook, learn the ropes. So since he was learning the ropes,
He should carry a beer too.
it's funny you should say that. Can we take a look at this? So carrying.
He's on vacation too.
Carrying a 12-pack of beer in the elevator, and the best part is that some people know right from wrong. Obviously, he did because he tried to hide it when he saw the cameras. But in Alaska, this is
Normal.
Normal. Okay, I get that. How much was that 12-pack?
I have no idea.
Well, it was about $25. That's what we'll accept for child labor.
It could have been 30.
30? 30 it is, brother. Appreciate it.
30? Okay. Larry Ackerman.
Larry Ackerman, please rise. What do
Where
you
are
got?
you? I can't see it.
There he is, right behind the lights.
Larry Ackerman.
Put it this way, whatever my coach donates, I'll double it.
That's
Whoa,
good.
whoa.
You haven't heard what we're going to get you for.
You seem nervous, very nervous.
You came up to me in the room, shaking my hand, and telling me what a great job I did with the pitching this year with the New York Mets.
True story. Full disclaimer, I was told that...
I think it might have been this guy.
Yes! Absolutely.
Were you a little confused?
Full disclaimer, I was told before I came to Mets Fantasy Camp that Phil Regan was going to be present. Phil Regan, yeah, of course. And as you know, the first impression, as soon as I saw you, I was like, oh, that's him. So I said, hey, much respect to you, man.
I don't think that's going to work.
How much you got there?
We got to have 25 out of that.
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
In his defense, all old people do look alike.
Yeah.
Brian Kurtz, please stand up. No, I didn't.
So we already got Waylon on the winter hat. And it was one thing, it was a Mets hat. But apparently...
What kind of hat is that?
That's a Jets hat.
Jets hat.
Mets, Jets.
What kind of camp is this? This is a what camp?
Well,
Plus, it's a shitty team, too.
Oh, 10 more bucks, Buzz.
well, you know what? I deserve it. I wasn't having a very good camp to begin with, so
I know that. I know that. I was watching you.
I've been
I will
watching
say
you.
just 25. 25.
All right, 25 is good.
I'm just going to bring up the photo here, and I tried to make sense of it all when this case was brought to me. It's Mr. Levy down on the ground taking a little nap, but the most important thing to watch, can I have my two police officer brothers from Brooklyn please stand up? My cousin Vinny and his cousin.
Oh, no, what?
Joe Pesci.
Can you grab that microphone, please, and explain all the violations you see before you?
When I entered the location, I noticed the gentleman lying on the floor. The first is probably felonious mopery laying there. Unauthorized ugliness, blocking traffic, and misuse of chairs for traffic cones to divert the traffic around him.
They're making up a story because you are
Hold
lying.
it, hold it. You're telling them they're lying.
No, Your Honor, there's an assumption. They should never assume. They're assuming I laid those chairs out. I did not. I was fast asleep. As you can see, my eyes were closed.
You had me at felonious.
Yeah. So needless to say, there's about 5 violations.
Easy. He's a good guy.
He's a good guy?
Yeah.
So there's 4 violations,
Yeah, 4.
$40. And he's still giving us
He's gonna give 100.
We appreciate that. Mr. Vinny from Brooklyn. Haley.
Hold it. Quiet.
So Vinny, during the bull session, which stands for like the bullpen and bull things of that nature, you decided to take the mic with men, women, and children all around. You decided to do your best Andrew Dice Clay impersonation. Remember, he didn't find work for about 30 years after that skit. So, we want to give you an opportunity to come clean.
We have a little Dawn, little soft scrub, a little palm olive, a brush to wipe it out good,
Hold on.
and a nice little box there
So obviously,
to clean up.
we will offer you an opportunity to either pay a $100 fine, or would you like to wager $5 per curse? We want to just take a look at the video footage
It
that we
better
had
be
just
a
to see.
one-word one.
We had to speed it up because it was a 3-minute escapade with you. And all of a sudden, another 5. That was 4 in a row. There's a 9er coming. Nope. He's got them in bunches now. Referred to his genitalia right about here. We're at 22 now. Last but not least, the final count was 26. 26. At $5 a pop, you came out a little light. Congratulations to you, but you also get to take home these nice gifts to wash out that mouth with soap.
I feel like I was given a big break, but I do want to say that I seriously, until toward the end of my little speech, I did not realize there were women and children in the room. So I'm humbled and I'm sorry about that, but thank you for the break.
Yes, we have a lawyer.
Oh yeah, we hired a lawyer.
And on behalf of my clients, I can tell you that they have authorized me to file suit against you and to settle it tonight, and my clients can say otherwise. They have authorized me to offer a settlement tonight, $25 apiece for my client, Mr. Svoboda, and Mr. Bobby Wine.
The court has been very lenient, and in appreciation and knowing it's a great charity, I'll be happy to pay $200.
Good man. Good man.
How
You
about
don't
a
know
hand
it,
for
lady,
our
but it just cost you
Kangaroo Court
$50.
judges here? Bobby Wine, Nelson Figueroa.
I got you. Oh, yeah, baby.
right, big day yesterday. We had 3 games. Today for our gold rope winner from all-time 99ers. It was a legit 3-run homer out of the ballpark. Eric Bassian. Come on up, Eric. That ball's still going. Where's Bobblehead? Bobble, come up here. Yesterday, Bobble's catching. Ball completely misses his catcher's glove, hits the umpire right in the home entertainment center. So the umpire then takes the screen, the big screen, puts it behind Bobble. The umpire then gets behind the screen to call a few pitches. Head away, Bobble.
I've also heard that this is going to be changed to the Bobblehead Award next year.
Let's have some fun. Let's go Mets. How fast did this week go by? This week goes by pretty quick, didn't it? Hey, give yourself a big round of applause. Fantasy Camp 2020, you guys did a great job. Now, we all know that this camp doesn't run at all without the help of one person organizing and administrating everything, basically 365 days a year. Let's give a big round of applause for the main guy, Doug Dickey.
We ended the week on a great note. We had a great time together, and I hope everyone down here, as far as rookies, had a great time this week. It's a fun time to be together and enjoy ourselves.
The week didn't go the way planned. According to the draft, we thought we had a better team than I guess they played, but what a great bunch of guys. At the end of the day, you got to play the game. The names on the paper don't mean nothing, so you play the game. But great bunch of guys. We developed a nice bond on and off the field.
I'd just like to thank everybody for allowing me to be part of this. It's been very special to me to come back here to St. Lucie for the first time in quite a long time. And it's been a pleasure getting to know a lot of you. Hopefully in the future we get to know more of you and get to know each other even better.
It was a lot of fun. We got along. Everybody got along. Everybody had their moment of glory this week, and we just really appreciate the efforts and the kindness of our team. Just really a great group.
Well, I mean, the second week of camp, especially with some of we have 80 rookies or something like that. So you get to know, like Eric said, family. You guys did a great job. They always say in sports is, how'd you do your last game? And we were very successful today, right? And we had fun, and that's what it's all about, Love this game. Don't take it so serious. It's a game.
Just wanted to say thank you for everyone. This was my first year, and it was, I can't ask for a better team. These guys played hurt, never complained, always was whatever I wanted to do. They would go any position at any time. So I thank you guys. Made my first camp a lot of fun.
Thanks for everything. You guys busted your, to play. But as rookie manager, set an all-time record, losing 35 to something.
31.
31. Oh, 31. It must have been a couple of mistakes there.
And Brian Schneider, you said you couldn't ask for a better team. Yeah, you could have. We're going to need honesty if you're going to be a big league manager one of these days.
On a personal note, I want to thank Doug and you folks for inviting Barry and I back for yet another year here at the Fantasy Camp. We appreciate the opportunity to be with you. The good guys, the backstoppers. It was a pleasure. I enjoyed it.
It was a great week. Very thankful to be a part of this team. Thanks to Ed and his ministry and his friendship with the guys, and it's been a real joy.
I've been doing this for quite a while now, over 20-something years, okay? I've always had a quality group of guys, class act, but this group here was a little different. We played against a couple of teams, normally you can hear me all the time. I'm high energy, and I like to talk a lot. This group here, they had a lot of energy. They brought the energy and they just talk, and I just sit there and watch.
We had the whole spectrum of age groups too. We had the young Casey at 30 years old, Egan and Lanzer, 70-ish, and everybody on the team had some kind of contribution in a big spot, either a hit or a defensive play or something. So it was really, really awesome to see these guys gel together and play hard.
But one thing we did, we became one as a group, just like this fantasy camp. We all come together as a family. When I see Duffy, and I see the rest of the guys here, it's like pretty much like a family thing. So we just want to try to keep continuing and doing it right because this was all about.
I've been coming here for years, and every week I keep thinking I've seen it all in baseball over the years I've been. Someone went into the training room with a sore arm, came out of the training room with a sore back. I don't know who it was or how it happened, but I've never heard of that before. But to our team, you guys were great to work with. I appreciate you very much. You guys busted your butts. You did everything we asked you to do. If I had a chance to draft you next year, I'd think about it.
All right, that takes us to the point of the program where we are here to acknowledge your 2020 Fantasy Camp champions, the Balking Dead.
This team here, all I had to do was show up on time, put 11 names on the sheet, and just hope they didn't screw it up. That's basically what I tried to do with the team. My good buddy here, Eric Hillman, we've been together in many, many camps, and recently when he started getting out the rings, we've been at the end, we've been the bridesmaid, but never the bride. And he said, if you win this thing, I'm going to kick your ass. So Eric, I'm sorry, I love you, buddy, but you're not going to get my ring. Yeah.
Congratulations, guys. Let's all have a great year, and we're going to finish with those same 3 words that I finished most of our meetings with. Let's go, Mets!